I'm going to name and measure this angle. When I'm naming an angle, I use the 3 letters to help me name it. Whatever letter is at the vertex of the angle must always be in the middle. So the 2 names that this angle could have are angle ABC or angle CBA. Now I'm going to use a protractor to measure this angle. Notice how I've lined up the middle of the protractor with the vertex of the angle, and I've lined up the bottom line on the protractor with the bottom line of the angle. Notice how the bottom line of the angle cuts through the numbers on the protractor on the inside at 0 and on the outside at 180. I start measuring from 0, so I'm going to use the inside numbers on this protractor. I'll count all the way up the inside numbers, making sure I have it exactly lined up, and I land on 70. So this angle measures 70 degrees. First, I'm going to name this angle. It can be named XYZ, or it can be named ZYX. Now I'll use the protractor to measure this angle. Notice how I have the middle of my protractor lined up with the vertex of the angle, and the bottom line on the protractor is lined up with the bottom line of the angle. I see 0 on the outside numbers here, so that's where I'm going to start counting the size of the angle. So I'll follow the outside numbers all the way around until I get to the other line of the angle, and it's at 120. So this angle measures 120 degrees. This angle can be named angle PQR, or it can be named angle RQP. This is a reflex angle, so it takes 2 steps to measure it. If I look at this part, and I start at 0 on the outside and go all the way around to 180 degrees, that would be the straight line, but I still need to go further to get to this part of the angle. So I'm going to turn my protractor around and start again from 0 and measure all the way up to where the line lands on the protractor. So I was at 180 when I turned my protractor around. I can skip count by 10 on the protractor. 190, 200, 210, 220, 230. So this angle measures 230 degrees.